Alright, assalamu alaikum guys. So we're at this conference, so we're in the masjid right now, as you guys can see. MashaAllah, amazing. I've made a friend. And my friend, mashallah, is very fascinating. And yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. I mean, we had some really fascinating talks. Very small at the moment, but just like where he's studying and what he's doing. And I thought, you know what, like for you lazy folks, it's good to know. It's good to know. I think it's good hope for the ummah as well to know that there are people that are still interested in academia and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll probably cut most of that out anyway. Too waffly.
So I'm a student in the UK. I'm from England, grew up there in Leicester, and I'm a student at Cambridge University. Done 2 years now with a 3-year history degree. And one thing that I've noticed is that lots of people assume that there aren't many Muslims at Cambridge, but every year more and more Muslims come. But Muslims are still sort of massively underrepresented in that sort of, field, especially in the humanities. Most Muslims who come do STEM subjects, which is all good, but we need more Muslim historians, journalists, writers in different fields, particularly the humanities. So my biggest kind of takeaway would be that this is really important. Everyone can do it. My school is just a normal school in Leicester. Coming to Cambridge was a massive culture shock for me. It was a completely different world, but in a good way. It will broaden your horizons. Studying is obviously really important for Muslims, and now we're in Jordan, which is absolutely wonderful country. The history is just incredible, and you just appreciate the places around you. If you know the history, the different periods of the Umayyad history, the Abbasid history, Ottoman, I mean, it makes it so layered. So when you see stuff, you can actually appreciate that this place has been through so many different centuries, eras, times, and even today it's such a vibrant place. This masjid is just wonderful, mashallah.
So in terms of journalism, you were saying do you want to?
Yeah, well, so I'm currently working on a project for a media company, which is about Islam in India, actually, and it's about exposing the ways in which certain social media company is complicit in spreading anti-Muslim hate in India. So that's what I'm researching at the moment. That's actually part of the reason I'm here, funnily enough, and that's what we need. Voices who can change the narrative about Islam, and who can really correct a lot of the misrepresentations that are going on. Less than 1% of journalists in the UK are Muslims. Very few writers, historians are Muslims. I mean, we really need sort of way more of them, in the UK, in other countries as well, with a global focus. I think that's just really important these days.
So you're also doing work at Middle Eastern Eye, yeah?
Middle East Eye, yeah.
Middle East Eye?
Middle East Eye. I'll be writing, joint with another journalist, this article for Middle East Eye, inshallah.
So what's the deal with this? Was it Peter Osborne?
Peter Oborne. Peter Oborne, he's published a book recently called The Fate of Abraham, which
is that good?
I really recommend it. Everyone should read it.
Really?
Yeah, it's an excellent book.
What's good about it?
Well, I'm biased because I did a sort of bit of work in the latter stages. Research work for it. But he's a very prestigious journalist who's a lot of years spent defending Muslims against misrepresentations, actually.
What's he bringing to the table that's new? Oh yeah, Islamophobia and media misrepresentation, 4.5 times more Muslims are maligned.
He's been at the centre of, he's a big figure in the media. He's been at the centre, he used to be the chief political commentator at the Daily Telegraph. I mean, he knows sort of key players. He's seen a lot of this stuff personally himself. He's been to so many different countries, including many Muslim countries, travelled around. So what he brings to the book is this kind of extraordinary wealth of experience. So I was very privileged to be able to sort of work under him, and that's what we're doing with this project on Muslims in India.
So you've heard it here first. If you read between the lines, just download the PDF.
Buy the book.
Buy the book, support the cause. That will encourage other people to obviously enter the field as well, and stuff like that. Bro, that's awesome, man. MashaAllah, Allah bless you, Allah increase you, Allah protect you from evil eye, and may Allah raise more and more people that can defend Islam academically, rationally, and articulately, frankly. I think that's what we need. We need less emotion and more facts. You know, shooting people with facts.
I mean,
that was awesome.